My first memory of numbers and not having a problem with them was before I even started school. I used to play with an older child, girl, and we played outside, and of course we played school. And actually, she taught me how to read and write and to add and subtract before I even went to school. So I started out being a good math student. All through elementary school, no problems. I was probably one of the top math students. Junior high came along. 7th and 8th grade was fine. Got to 9th grade and we were all put in Algebra 1 because we were such advanced students. Well, this teacher had a policy that the top test scores got to sit in the front of the room. Well, we all just lined up after that first test and proceeded to all copy off of one person for the rest of the year. Easy to do. He was a flake. We just, knew that student could do the math and was going to do it anyway, so we kind of checked out, wrote notes, and we just copied on test days. Well, had to have that math credit in high school. Fortunately, I'm old enough, you only had to have one. So, of course, I didn't sign up for Algebra 2 because I couldn't do Algebra 1. I took geometry, and I struggled, and I struggled. But my math teacher was great. He worked with me. He even had me come in during his free period, and I was his aide, and he tutored me then, and I made it through geometry and did very well. Actually, even liked it by the end of the year. Okay, 2 more years of high school, no more math. I was fine, no problem. But I was college bound. Got to college, here I am sitting in the first college algebra class, and it is just over my head. Not only did I cheat my way through Algebra 1, I didn't take math after geometry, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So my math disability was self-inflicted. It was not genetic, it was not bad teachers, it was nothing but I took the wrong path. It was decisions I made as a child. So I get my first teaching job and I'm about late 30s, early 40s, and guess what? I get to teach 6th grade math. And 6th grade math today, or even 10 years ago, is much more advanced than what I had in 6th grade. I did teach myself that I could learn math and learn it very well because every night before I had to teach a new lesson or practice, I had to teach myself, develop strategies for my students, so the work was doubled. But being an elementary teacher, you teach all subjects, so you have to be able to teach math. I realize now as a learner that my math story, I like to call it that instead of my math cheating story, held me back as a learner. It made me afraid to try new things in math. It made me afraid to maybe even try to learn more and to be a more math efficient person. As a teacher, I realized that students have fears. All students have fears. They come to me with fears into my classroom, and the most important thing I can do is to create a safe learning environment.